Hello everybody! Hey guys, it's your boy David aka Davlorito and today I am back with a Let's Get It! It's a Get Ready With Us, but we call it Let's Get It with my two beautiful sisters. Dun! This is
Queen Agiba.
It was Abbie's birthday yesterday.
Yes, how old am I?
It is a new day here in Munich, Germany, and we are going to celebrate Abbie's birthday. Hey, love you.
I love you.
This is our room. Let me show you around. Just one bathrobe. Looks kind of old, but here is very nice, spacious bathroom. We're gonna do a Let's Get It video here. Let's get it. So, where are we going, guys? Gym time. Morning, parents. Breakfast time. Breakfast. Dankeschön. We're going to explore München. In
Munich.
English, it's Munich. We're gonna explore in an hour or so. And yeah, we're just getting ready. Let's go! So guys, I'm gonna start off by washing my face with L'Oreal Men Experts Hydra Energy. Today we're gonna speak about growing up abroad. So Abbie's gonna start by telling you guys what we are, where we live, etc. etc.
Hi guys. That's so weird how to make up. Okay. We're Filipinos living in Germany.
Germany.
In Germany. And we're pure Pinoys.
Yep.
Not half pure.
As pure as can get these days.
So, okay, we're pure Filipinos. My brother moved to Germany when he was 1.5 years. My sister and I, we were born here. That's why I would probably consider myself...
Nein, das ist nicht. Ich hab noch gar nicht gefragt.
Kaya naman Fragen stellen, das ist so nicht. Cut! Let's do it again, another take.
Tell them what look you're doing.
I don't know, I'm just like randomly trying to do something. My sister is the makeup guru.
By the way, like the last video because you guys enjoyed it, which I find great. We are going to be speaking Trilingual. We're going to be speaking in English, Tagalog, German, or maybe just German and English, because I'm too lazy to add subtitles. We would like to play some music as well in the background, but we can't because of Artikel 13/17.
Artikel 13. I'm not happy. I'm not zufrieden with this.
Okay, so the first question about growing up in Germany or abroad is, do we feel like we have a home being, Filipinos in Germany? If we have found our home, or if we are nomads, in other words, that we have a home everywhere or we don't have a home at all. Becky, möchtest du was dazu sagen?
Honestly, I feel at home when I'm in Germany.
In Germany.
Yes, same.
So my two sisters feel at home in Germany, and for me, yeah, I would also say that I feel most at home in Germany where I grew up, but I also lived in Korea for a year, and for some reason Korea felt very much home to me as well. It was like a mixture from Germany and the Philippines together. I would say we don't feel like nomads, but I feel like wir fühlen uns in anderen Ländern schnell wohl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when we travel somewhere and we stay there for a bit, we feel at home very easily. Oder? Macht das so Sinn? Yeah. Anyway, so now next, moving on. This is more of a facial care routine. Using the Eco Energy or Eco Energy. I don't know how you guys pronounce it. It's a mild all-in-one fluid.
Very good. Well said.
Very good.
Very good.
And then, ich muss die ganze Zeit runter. I put it on like this because... The second question is, when we travel back to our home country, I'm saying like this because, like I said, like you heard, we grew up in Germany. How do we feel when we are back in the Philippines? Girls.
I feel actually like at home, but also sometimes like a stranger because we know the life in Germany and then there's a difference living in the Philippines, so you have to get used to the language you're talking or...
Oh, sag mal, what is the language in the Philippines when we visit?
Tagalog.
Ja, aber die Leute sprechen ganz...
Yeah, and also English sometimes.
Yeah, for our family, most of our relatives speak in English with us or with each other even. And what is about yung pagkain?
Sometimes the food is different than here in Germany.
Like what?
Sometimes you eat with the hands or you eat with spoon and fork.
But you also do that. We also do that here because we're Pinoy. We also eat with our hands and with kutsara and tinidor.
Yes, you got it.
Abbie, do. What food?
Okay, so for me, Germany will be always my home. My home country. When we were in the Philippines, for me, I felt like it's not really like a travel location since our family lived there, but I noticed that after maybe like 2 weeks or so, I did kind of feel like not home. I noticed that I feel home in Germany because, yeah, like Becky said, the lifestyle in Germany is different, and there I don't really know where, for example, locations are, and I kind of just go freely somewhere, and it was like more spending time with the family. I think there's a quote with home is where the heart is, or like home is with the people you love, you spend, or something. So it was and which is true, but if it comes to country-wise, I would definitely say Germany is my home country. Yeah. Okay, ano?
Germany is my home country. Ano yung speaks in Korean? Aigu. Growing up, we didn't get to travel to the Philippines a lot when we were younger. You know, expensive, and Europe is so far away from Asia or Southeast Asia. So it's a 14-hour flight, I think, for us from Germany to... Becky's doing her war tribe thingy. Makeup is so funny. I don't do makeup, but look, this is the process. For me, going to the Philippines was always, I want to go back, I feel at home. But then I also realized after going to the Philippines more often later in life that it was not really the country for me, but it was more the people. Yeah, it's our relatives, the family. That's why we feel at home and, you know, place of home, but it's not really the country. I also don't feel as free to move around in the Philippines because I don't know the places and everything and stuff.
There are
so
also dangerous places.
I feel more comfortable roaming around in Korea. I just went for it, and I don't know. So for us, I think it's family that makes place home and not really the country itself. Wobei doch für uns Deutschland, gell? Yeah, so for us, Germany is our home.
Yay! I'm doing my eyebrows, but this is not perfect, so I have to do it again.
I'm also doing my eyebrows. I just plugged my eyebrows, that's why it's red.
And I did not do anything with my eyebrows, pero, you know, because I did I actually don't even know why it's red. I think it was because of the facial wash. Oder? Maybe I had a pimples. Yeah, I think there's this, a zit is growing. Apparently we're all doing our eyebrows. I haven't plucked my eyebrows in a while. I actually don't really do so I'm just pretending. The next question, how is it interpersonal? Also in anderen Worten, weil wir in Deutschland aufgewachsen sind, aber wir sind Filipinos. Wie ist es für euch zum Beispiel hier in Deutschland? Wenn ihr mit Freunden seid, die sehen euch, weil ihr Filipinos seid. Und dann in Philippinen, wenn sie sagen, ja, weil ihr in Deutschland aufgewachsen seid.
Ja, meinst du jetzt genau?
Charaktermäßig und Verhalten und so.
Also meine deutschen Freunde finden, ich bin echt crazy und verrückt.
Ja.
Zum Beispiel, ja, das ist bestimmt, weil du Filipino bist.
Nee, aber
Die sagen das nicht, ich sag das.
Die sagen nicht, dass ich so voll so aus Philippinen oder so, keine Ahnung. Aber die sagen so, Philippinen ist cool. Zu mir, man hört gar nicht, dass ich vom Ausland oder so.
Ja, weil du hier geboren bist.
Ja, aber zu uns sagen die das echt auch. Also zu mir sagen die es auch. Das hört man gar nicht. Wenn man dich im Telefon sprechen würde, würden die auch denken, so, du bist einfach deutsch. Und ich so, ja, ich bin ja auch
Ja, bei mir
Deutsche.
genauso.
So yeah, this is also another thing. We have the German citizenship. So it's also a bit weird that when we say to people that we are German, that they're like, oh, but where are you really from? And then, oh, you speak without accent. I mean, we grew up here, so I think it's a new concept, and I think in a few years people won't even ask that anymore.
It's not about them, was ich jetzt sage auf Deutsch. Also, es ist eigentlich nicht die sagen, sondern ich sag's selber. Nein, ich sag nicht mal Filipino, ich sag manchmal so, zum Beispiel mit Style, okay?
Ja.
Es gibt manche Sachen, die ich anziehe, wo ich denke mir so, okay, aber dann denke ich so, ach egal, ich bin Asiate, ich darf das.
Yeah, but that's Asian. Yeah, that's our explanation. When we wear stuff and do stuff that's not in the norm, we just say, it's fine, we're allowed to do so because we're Asian.
And they think, oh, it's stylish, okay.
Wow!
When we are late, for example, in Germany, then they're saying, oh yeah, Filipino time.
Yeah.
Or when we eat a lot, going out, always eating, that's also full Filipino style. When we have parties and then the mothers are screaming because they want to take pictures. And when we just want to take pictures, they also say it's so Filipino. I've heard this a few times now when I'm working, and then my boss or my supervisor, oh, but you kind of work like a true German. I think with that sentence, they are expecting, because I'm a foreigner or foreign looking, that my behavior and the way I work will be somewhat different. But I noticed that when it comes to work, I kind of work the German way, and also when it comes to paperwork, very German. So that's that. Explain in the Philippines. How is it for you when you're in the Philippines? What is your impression?
I feel like I'm a stranger, so I'm just quiet. Yeah, they think I am more German than my siblings.
But I tell them I'm more German than Filipino. I don't even speak the language. I don't even speak Tagalog. I only understand.
Marunong sila mag-Tagalog ng konti.
lang.
Hindi naman sila...
Ang hirap daw.
Hindi sila pwede ibenta kasi marunong sila mag-Tagalog. Ang maintindihan nila. The Philippines, I'm not sure. Maybe our cousins and relatives can help out. I feel like we are viewed as the Germans.
Yeah, we are.
The Germans.
Yung parang hindi Filipino.
Oh, the German.
But then again, I have...
No, actually, I think they don't consider you as a German.
Yeah.
They consider us, the sisters, as the Germans.
Probably.
But we also consider ourselves the Germans.
Kasi when I saw one of my relatives...
The Deutschlanders.
The German children.
The Deutschlanders.
No, when I saw one of my relatives from Kenya, so she also moved abroad, and we haven't seen each other since 2006. We met each other again last year, and then she realized that I was still fluent in Tagalog, and also the way I act and stuff, and how I eat. You know, I eat like a Pinoy kuminsan. I don't know how to explain this. I eat on the chair, diba, nakaupo, you sit, and then I have one leg up like this, and then I eat. That's so Pinoy, I guess. Or not really Pinoy, but people from auf dem Land. And then she just told me that she found it so, not funny guys, it's so so amazing. Not even amazing.
Isn't it amazing? Isn't it surprising? Isn't it?
She found it surprising that I'm still so fluent in Tagalog and that I'm so Filipino. She expected to to be more German, I suppose. Yeah, that's that. Going back to this CC cream by TM Style. Like I said, I actually don't use this a lot. I only use this for these Let's Get It videos, so this is the second time. In reality, when I go out, I just use a toner or this all-in-one fluid, and then I put moisturizing cream if it's cold here in Germany, and that's it. Like, I don't put anything on my face. So everybody, before we come to the last question, if you are from abroad, or you grew up abroad, or you have relatives abroad, if you have any experience or anything that you want to share, feel free to comment down below. I'd love to hear and read about how your experience was or is. And also from the other side, if you're like if you're a family member who has family abroad and you never left your home country and you just see how your cousins and relatives are from abroad. Yeah, so the last question to put it all together, and then we'll finish our faces and you'll see the finished looks. Identity wise, culturally, not as a person, just culturally, what do we identify ourselves with? German, Filipino, hybrid, or nothing?
Or nothing.
I feel like a Filipino and a German. Yeah, because I am also the only one at home who eats with knife and fork.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, and I like German people. So.
Oha, wir doch auch?
Ja, no.
Hä, also siehst du dich mehr Deutsch oder Filipino?
Nee, sie sagt, sie ist Filipino, aber halt auch Deutsch, weil zum Beispiel sie isst zu Hause mit, wie Deutsche halt, also mit Messer und Gabel, nicht so wie Filipino mit Löffel und Gabel.
Ja.
Why do you see yourself as a Filipino as well? Was ist für dich an dir selbst Filipino?
How I look like.
Also kulturell bist du nicht Filipino?
Doch, ab und zu halt crazy mit der Family, aber... She's happy.
Also ich fühle mich eher deutsch als Filipino. Also es kommt drauf an, zum Beispiel mit den Werten. Ich weiß nicht, wie es in Deutschland ist, extrem, aber Philippinen ist ja so, dass Respekt vor Älteren ist ja schon sehr wichtig, was man in Deutschland leider nicht so oft sieht.
Das stimmt. Okay, just also to disclaimer, Germans aren't rude, okay? It's just the standard of showing how to show respect is higher in the Philippines, so you wouldn't talk back to older people. I feel like, I mean, but it's also changing. I've also seen many rude people in the Philippines who are disrespectful towards elders, but generally speaking, the elders are being respected, and also das sind wir ganz Filipino. We don't call people who are older than us by their names alone. So usually we add a title like Kuya. Kuya means older brother or older male. Ate for older sister or older female. People that, let's say, family friends or people from church, we don't call them by their names either. We call them
auntie
or uncle so and so. I mean, we use a German term, so we say onkel and tante. And it's sometimes weird because, for example, we call our German friends who are older or people from church, we call them tante so and so, and then people assume that we're related, but we're not. But I think that's very Filipino about us. Ano ba talagang Pinoy? Oh, I think another thing that's very Filipino, but it could also be family values. We still go on family vacations, obviously, as you see this.
Oh, we live still in one house.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that we're not doing anything. So we're all working. It's not that we're just living off our parents or so. So
because usually in Germany, like not the norm, but many as soon they're 18 or studying, they move out.
Which is also a nice experience.
And I think it's funny because when they tell them that I still live with my parents and siblings in one house, some really react like, what? How old are you? And because I'm a Filipino, and in Philippines you live together. It's not really like, okay, I will live my life now alone.
It's like family stay together. Ohana means family means
for us, like our parents. Baka makbalak kasi Article 13. Our parents told us as long as we're not married, there's no real reason for us to move out. So That's that.
Ich bin immer
15 Minuten
15 Minuten vorher da oder so und ich krieg da Stress.
I know.
Also ich fühle mich gestresst, wenn ich weiß, dass ich
So
nur
knapp pünktlich.
Ja, und ich
Yeah.
bin immer ein bisschen früher da zu sein, weil, oh no.
Here in Germany, when you say you have a meeting at 2, usually it's normal to be there 15 minutes before the given time. With Filipinos, sometimes you say, okay, let's have a party at 8 p.m. The people are coming at 10 or so.
Or midnight.
Yeah, that's true. But of course, there are people who are early. We're not generalizing everything, but we're just saying how it is commonly felt by us. Germans like to plan more. I feel like I'm very German when it comes to those things. And I always have a saying, I always say, plan like a German, react like a Filipino. Because you should be prepared for both. You should prepare beforehand, but then if it doesn't work out the way you plan, you should be able to react like a Filipino and still make it happen. Ganon!
Ew!
Personally, I feel like I'm a hybrid. I feel like I'm very German and yet still very Filipino. But then my Korean friends told me, as a foreigner, I am very Korean as well. I have adapted very well to the Korean culture. So I would just say I'm a hybrid. I'm not Filipino, I'm not German.
You're very good at adapting.
I'm a survivor. I won't give up. Keep on surviving. So everybody, I'm gonna finish up my look with Nivea. We call it Nivea, but in English it's Nivea styling cream. I don't like wax or gel. I usually use paste, molding paste or cream because it's light on the hair. So I'm gonna do that, and we're gonna get dressed now, and we'll show you our finished looks in a sec. Let's get it. Much because it was so full in the city, and that's what I can say. München is definitely very full because it's so much bigger than Stuttgart. I like the historical places and that there's so many spots to go to. What I don't like is their public transportation kind of smells. Almost every public transportation we took, tram, S-Bahn, smelled like, how do you call it? Dried sweat and urine. So that's how it smelled. But besides that, say our hotel, for example, the people were so friendly, the workers. It's a very chill atmosphere. I don't know, I like big cities. So everybody, that was our Let's Get It. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you know, and don't forget to live life alive. So other than that, I wish you all a good morning, good afternoon, a good evening, wherever you may be. See you soon. Adios, kumai. amazing.